Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're embarking on a really unique journey. We're looking at a fantastical story called Mysteries of the Forgotten Waters, written by Pallavi Joshi.
Right.
And this isn't just, a simple tale. It's this whole whirlwind of magic and mystery and actually quite profound human connection.
And it all kicks off from something super relatable, a school assignment.
Exactly. So our mission today is really to dig into this narrative, pull out the key insights, help you understand the surprising turns and sort of the emotional undercurrents running through it.
Yeah, we'll explore how the main character, John V, and her companions navigate this world where, well, history literally comes alive.
And trust. Trust becomes the central quest, doesn't it?
Absolutely. What's fascinating is how this, on the surface, simple story becomes this really rich ground for exploration. So this deep dive, it's not just about the plot. It's about uncovering these themes underneath communication, the weight of secrets, forgiveness.
All seen through this pretty extraordinary adventure.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Our story kicks off with John V. And like you said, she's really not thrilled about a history assignment.
No, definitely not. The topic is the ancient city of Dwarka.
And her reaction is basically, ugh, I really hate history, said to her older sister Pallavi. We've all been there, right?
Oh, totally. But this is where things get interesting. Pallavi, who seems to be the creative problem solver,
Right.
she suggests a pretty unconventional approach. Forget the library, forget Google.
Huh?
Let's use a portal book, something they've apparently used before. It literally transports them into the story.
Wow. Okay, so the idea is to get information that, as Pallavi puts it, no computer can provide.
That's certainly direct research.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So how do they actually find this specific book, Mysteries of the Forgotten Waters?
Well, it's almost comical. John V bumps her head on a wall.
How?
Yeah, but hard enough that she notices the soft spot, and then she sort of punches
So
it,
punches the wall. Got
and
the-
it tears open, revealing this hidden book inside.
Just like that. Hidden in the wall.
Just like that. And Pallavi instantly sees it looks like another book from a previous adventure, Adventures of the Forgotten Forest.
Ah, so there's a pattern here.
Seems like it. And the moment John V opens this new book, poof, everything goes black.
They're in.
They're in. It really underscores that idea,
Yeah.
Sometimes the biggest leaps start from the most mundane things. A boring assignment, a bump on the head.
Yeah, suddenly you're on the threshold of something totally unexpected, stepping outside the usual way of doing things.
Precisely. True learning often starts right there.
Okay, so they arrive. Where exactly?
They find themselves seemingly on a bench, smack bang in the middle of ancient Dwarka in Gujarat.
Wow. Okay, paint the picture. What's it like?
It's vibrant. You've got people bustling around in traditional clothes, women in saris, men in kurta pajamas. It has this timeless feel, almost nostalgic,
And their first interaction.
is with this very kind woman who offers them a place to stay. But here's a little hook. Pallavi feels like she knows her, like this sense of familiarity.
Interesting. A bit of foreshadowing, maybe?
Could be. It hints at connections running deeper than they realize yet.
And this kind woman, she takes them somewhere important.
Yes, she leads them to meet Lord Ugrasen,
Okay, and he is.
Lord Krishna's maternal grandfather.
Whoa. Okay, so that immediately ramps up the historical and mythical significance, right?
Definitely. But then John V asks this simple, innocent question. She sort of hesitates and asks, is Lord Krishna here?
And the answer isn't what they expected.
Not at all. The kind woman's face just falls. She tells them, sadly, that Lord Krishna left us long ago.
Left. After what?
After the huge Mahabharata war, where he killed the tyrant Kansa, apparently he retreated to a forest to meditate, and he's still there.
So the Dwarka they thought they knew, the one with Krishna, isn't the reality they've stepped into.
Exactly. It completely shifts their understanding. Their whole reason for being there, in a way, is based on a premise that's, well, absent.
That's a major curveball right at the start.
It really sets a different tone. It forces them, and us, I suppose, to rethink history, myth, and maybe the gaps in the stories we think we know.
Okay, so they're dealing with that shock, and then new people arrive.
Right. Almost immediately, they meet Priyanshi. She's another book traveler, arrived the same way they did.
So instant connection there, shared experience.
Definitely. A sense of, okay, you get this crazy situation too, but then Danyashri appears.
Ah, the one described with dark, intense eyes and a cheeky grin.
That's her. And her arrival is, let's say, impactful.
How so? What happens?
The moment Danyashri introduces herself,
Mm.
Pallavi just collapses, faints dead away,
Seriously, faints.
on the spot. And when she comes around, she whispers to Janvi, she's different about Danyashri.
Okay, red flags going up everywhere. Danyashri isn't just another traveler.
Clearly not. She's carrying some heavy baggage, some hidden story. And it gets more complicated because Janvi and Pallavi notice Priyanshi seems really distressed around Danyashri.
Like there's history between them.
Exactly. They try to ask Priyanshi about it, but she gets cagey, hesitant, like she's protecting something or someone.
Right, so the group dynamic just got really complex. It's not just about exploring Dwarka anymore.
No, now it's about the secret simmering right there among them.
And eventually, Priyanshi breaks down.
Yeah, the emotions just spill over. She lets out this raw and jagged sob. Janvi gently pushes her, can you just tell us what happened between you and Danya?
And what is the story?
Priyanshi reveals that she and Danyashri used to be incredibly close. Inseparable best friends.
Okay.
And get this, they'd been in another book about Dwarka before. Together.
Whoa, so this isn't even Danyashri's first trip related to Dwarka.
Apparently not. During that previous trip, they were invisible and they had to somehow fix the story to get out.
Sounds intense.
Very. But the key thing is, their friendship completely shattered during that experience.
So that shared adventure actually broke them apart.
It seems so. It shows how these intense things can, bond people, but also expose fractures if trust isn't there.
But before Priyanshi can really explain why it shattered, Danyashri cuts in.
Right, just cuts through the emotion with this calm, almost cold statement. It's not about Dwarka. It's about trust.
Oof, okay. And she accuses Priyanshi of keeping secrets?
Yeah, she says something like, you kept it hidden.
Yeah.
Even when I tried to explain, which completely flips the narrative, right? Now, Priyanshi's the one maybe hiding something.
This is getting messy. What's the secret then?
And this is the bombshell. Danyashri reveals she found something on that previous trip. A powerful golden relic hidden deep in Dwarka's ruins.
A relic. Containing what?
According to Danyashri, it held the stories of Krishna, sacred and untold. Really potent stuff.
Wow.
And she admits she kept it secret. Didn't tell Priyanshi, because she believed it had the power to change the course of everything. She calls it not just a key, but a doorway.
A doorway to what, though? That's the question. So she kept this incredibly powerful artifact secret from her best friend.
Exactly. And that, she implies, is the root of the broken trust. It transforms the whole conflict. It's not just hurt feelings. It's about this massive secret, this powerful knowledge.
The relic becomes this symbol, then, of hidden truths, maybe the danger of that kind of knowledge.
Precisely. It raises huge questions about responsibility, about when you share profound knowledge, and what happens when trust is already broken. It's a real moral dilemma.
Okay, so the stakes are definitely higher than a history project now. Things get even weirder later that night.
Yeah, Janvi can't sleep, hears noises. She finds this little girl, Ifra, who's lost and scared.
And Ifra is hearing voices.
Voices calling her. Just adds another layer of mystery, another unsettling element to the whole situation.
And how does Danyashri react to this lost girl, Ifra?
Well, this is telling. Danyashri acts strange, guilty almost. She makes an excuse, says she needs the toilet, but then heads off in completely the wrong direction. Very. It's a big clue that Danyashri is dealing with something much bigger than just the fallout with Priyanshi. This secret she's carrying is heavy.
So obviously the girls follow her.
You bet they do.
And what do they find?
They find Danyashri in this secluded spot, holding an ancient manuscript.
Mm-hmm.
And it's glowing.
Glowing manuscript. Okay.
And Danyashri calls it the key. The key to understanding the whispers Ifra heard, the shadows, everything. And then she drops another bomb.
The ritual has already begun.
Ritual? What ritual?
She says they have to finish what was started. She gets them all to meditate, whispering Krishna.
And they just do it.
Seems like it. They all whisper the name, and then they all faint.
Whoa. Okay, this is definitely moving beyond just observing history.
Absolutely. This whole ritual, the shared trance, it's like they're being pulled into the story's deeper, maybe even divine mechanics.
So when they wake up from this fainting spell, where are they?
They wake up in this beautiful, serene forest, and they are face to face with Lord Krishna himself in deep meditation. Wow. Okay. The actual Lord Krishna.
The actual Lord Krishna.
Yeah.
It completely confirms their adventure has crossed into, well, the mythical. The spiritual dimension is real here.
Unbelievable. And Pallavi reacts how? She remembers something.
Yes. She sees Krishna's foot is exposed and remembers the story about him being shot by an arrow there. She screams, "No!" trying to warn him.
And does the arrow come?
It does, but it just stops. Midair, frozen.
Divine intervention. Literally.
Literally. Then Krishna opens his eyes, radiating peace, apparently. He approaches them and speaks.
In what language?
In Sanskrit.
Okay, can they understand him?
Surprisingly, Priyanshi can. And she translates.
What does he say?
It's profound. He tells them, essentially, live according to Dharma, which is like cosmic order, righteousness, your true purpose. Align your life with that because that's the path.
Yeah.
Everything has a purpose, and living your Dharma brings ultimate peace.
It's quite a message to receive directly from Lord Krishna.
It elevates everything, doesn't it? It's not just about finding facts anymore. It's about how to live. A universal lesson, really.
Absolutely. But there's still the issue of Danyashri. She ran off when Krishna appeared, right?
She did. Bolted.
So does Krishna explain to her what's really been going on with her, the relic, the secrets?
Yes, this is where it all comes out. Krishna explains Danyashri's whole deal.
Okay, lay it on us.
First, Danyashri has memories of past lives within this book world. That's why the manuscript felt so familiar and powerful to her.
Past lives in the book. Wow.
Yeah. And second, she used magic, presumably related to the relic or the manuscript, to pull Priyanshi into the book with her this time.
Okay, so she actively brought Priyanshi here, but why all the secrecy? Why didn't she just tell Priyanshi about the manuscript?
And here's the absolute core of it. Krishna reveals he sent Ifra, the little girl, as a messenger to Danyashri.
Her sent Ifra.
Yes, with instructions for Danyashri to guard the manuscript and eventually return it. And this is crucial. Krishna forbade Danyashri from telling anyone else about it. The secret was too dangerous.
Wait, so Danyashri wasn't being malicious by keeping the secret? She was following divine orders.
Exactly. The whole conflict, the broken trust, Priyanshi's hurt. It all stemmed from Danyashri obeying Krishna's command to protect everyone by keeping silent.
That changes everything. Her guilt, her weird behavior.
It wasn't just about betraying Priyanshi. Krishna explains the haunting voice she heard wasn't a punishment, but her own guilt, manifesting guilt about the burden, about not being able to ask for help, because her soul was tied to this manuscript and its secret.
Wow. The weight of that knowledge. Keeping a secret like that, ordered by a god.
It underscores the complexity, doesn't it? What seems like betrayal on the surface was actually an attempt at protection, mandated from above. It really pushes you to look for empathy, to understand the why behind someone's actions, even when they cause pain.
That's a massive shift in perspective for the group and for us reading it. So how does Krishna suggest they move forward from this revelation?
He emphasizes that Danyashri was trying to protect them all, but carrying that secret isolated her. The path forward, he says, is forgiveness. True forgiveness. He calls it a gift. They need to give each other to heal and move on together.
Communication, understanding, forgiveness, even after all that.
It's the key to resolving it.
So with this new understanding, what happens next?
Danyashri comes back. She returns to the group.
And how do they react, knowing the truth now?
They greet her with apologies. Priyanshi especially says something like, "I'm sorry I was such a beast to you."
And Danyashri?
She accepts it. Just as she's glad it's over, you feel the relief.
That must have been an incredibly cathartic moment for all of them.
Absolutely. The core message really lands there. Empathy, truth, healing those deep rifts.
So they have a bit more time with Krishna, I assume.
A little while.
Uh-huh.
Then Danyashri asks if it's time for them to leave. He gives them his blessings.
And portal time again.
Portal time again. A doorway appears. They step through.
And they're back where they started, the wall.
Right back where they started. And Janvi's immediate reaction is just pure relief.
Yeah.
The big row is over.
You can feel the emotional exhaustion and release in that.
Totally. But it's not quite the end.
Oh, what happens?
Before they could even really catch their breath, another portal opens up. Right there. And starts pulling them in again.
Are you kidding me? Another one?
Yep. And Pallavi instinctively tries to punch the wall again, the wall that's now solid, remember?
Ouch.
Yeah, she just mutters, ow.
And Janvi.
Janvi, ever the witty one, just deadpans. Instant karma.
Love it. So how does it actually end? Mid-portal.
Almost. The very last thing is the doorbell rings, which means their dad is home. And the implication is clear.
Another new adventure is about to begin.
Exactly. It leaves it wonderfully open-ended. A reminder, maybe, that these deep dives, these explorations, They don't always wrap up neatly. It's about the journey.
Yeah, the complexities, the endless possibilities that keep unfolding.
Precisely.
Okay, so wrapping this up then.
Huh.
What does this whole deep dive into mysteries of the Forgotten Waters really mean for you listening?
Well, it's more than just a cool magic story, right?
Right. It's this powerful look at character, at trust, definitely at the weight secrets carry.
And hugely, the power of forgiveness to heal things.
Yeah, it really hammers home that even when things seem totally broken, understanding and empathy, they can build bridges.
It makes you think, doesn't it? What portal books might be waiting for you?
You mean not literally, but like
Yeah.
opportunities for discovery.
Exactly. Maybe in actual books, maybe in conversations, or just in looking closer at the world around you. What hidden truths, what forgotten waters might be there?
What could they reveal about how knowledge and, well, human experience are all connected?
Yeah. Maybe the biggest adventures aren't about finding all the answers right away,
Maybe they're about asking the right questions.
and having the courage to step into the unknown, trusting that process of discovery.